Stop it. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm gonna start talking to this camera every day. I'm gonna try to do it every day. I got shit to do around here so bad, so I may as well talk to people while I do it. Or shit. I have to put dishes away. It's been a long weekend. Doug's messaging me again. Let me tell him to go away real quick. There. Go away. So, 2020. It's been crappy. Hey, Corgi Mom. 2020's been crappy. For some people, it's been crappier than for other people. For me, it's just been a very intense time of seclusion and loneliness, pretty much. So I don't know how housewives do it. This is the most boring shit. Hanging on by a thread to my sanity. Once the boys were gone, it was bad. I thought it was bad before. No, it's bad now. It's bad without my babies. I'm glad 2020 is coming to an end, even though the situation doesn't like reset at midnight on December 31st. That's our refresher. You know, we get a do-over. We get to try again. But the thing of it is, what 2020 has not been a we thing. We didn't do anything wrong. It isn't anything that we did. It's something that has been happening to us. And some of us have lost people. Some of us have lost friends that we never got to meet. Some of us have lost family. Hey, Troy. I wondered where you'd been. What the fuck? I lost a couple of internet friends. I lost a friend of 10 years a couple days ago. He got sick with COVID. He passed away. It's been a hard year. It sucked, you know. So this weekend was a long weekend because of the holiday. I say it's been more like a long 4 years. Yeah, it has been. I think I'm going to set y'all on the potatoes. So I got a thing of potatoes right there. Yeah, I'm going to set y'all on the potatoes so that I can do my dishes. I just lost my uncle recently. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Troy. I wonder where he is. I'm going to try to talk and not read so much of the side chat so I can actually benefit from this thing that I'm doing here. Excuse my house, I'm cleaning right now. I'm actually, I plan on doing this every day to hold myself accountable because I noticed one of the things, my problem has been lack of exercise because of staying inside and just boredom eating, and I've gained some weight. I've probably gained around 10 pounds. Maybe right at 10 pounds. But it's noticeable because my muscle tone is also gone because I'm not active. What was I getting at? I'm not ignoring anybody, but I really want to focus on this. But you guys chat amongst yourselves. I need to motivate. I need to hold accountable myself for the things that I've been slacking on. Which is pretty much everything, especially with the boys being gone. There's nothing holding me accountable. I complained to Doug. I'm like, yeah, I'm slacking. My days and my nights, they're all the same. Wash, rinse, repeat. I wake up and do the same thing over and over again. And I sleep. I get up. Some nights I stay up all night. Some nights I go to bed by 1. Last night I was in bed by 1. He said, that's fine. You're not hurting anybody. You're fine. Stay up all night, sleep all day. I don't care. I'm like, that doesn't help me. I need you to motivate me. I need you to hold me accountable, push me, get me going. He's like, well, I mean, I don't want you upset, or if you're if you want to stay up all night, sleep all day, you're fine. No, I'm not fine. Don't tell me I'm fine. I don't want to do this. To me, he's trying to be accommodating and helpful, but what it ends up doing is not motivating me. It's not encouraging. Good grief. Give me 1 second. Maybe like this. Maybe like... give me a sec. I'm trying to get you guys propped up here. Okay. So it's like, and I can't really see you guys with the chat. I can't, because my glasses are here, because I have to do this. And if I'm reading, then I can't see what I'm doing down here in the sink. So I'm just pretty much going to talk. And so Doug hasn't been a help. Not that he's tried to harm. He's just not a help. Again, long weekend. He was home half a day Wednesday and didn't go back to work again until Monday, yesterday. So I kind of, the first 2 days I did fine. I, kept getting my stuff done, getting my housework done. But see, Doug's been on this cooking kick. Cooking meals and trying new dishes. His thing is cooking. The man loves to cook. And he got it honest. Well, my son did. My son got it honest, because my son's the same way. He got it from his daddy. I love to bake. Well, Doug has discovered candies and toffees. That's his new gig. He freaking loves to make coffees and candies and puddings and stuff. So that's his thing. So this whole long weekend, of course, we didn't do a big Christmas dinner or anything, because for who? Who are we making it for? It's just me and Doug. It's really dumb. All that would do, on top of making us, it would remind us that there's nobody here except us, and because of the virus, we can't even be with our kids and our grandkids. It's going to give us more work to do. And it's like, no, we're going to relax. It's the Christmas long weekend. So, I get my water hot here. We had chili for Christmas Day. That's what we wanted. It was cold that day. It was freezing cold here. And we wanted chili. So we got all the stuff. We'd already pre-planned it. We went to the store the day before. And we got everything we needed to make chili. And we did. And it was delicious. And I don't regret it. And then I kept up pretty well, but Doug's been making a lot of candies and stuff and pudding, and he made the toffee. Then he's making me honeycomb candy, because one of my YouTube and Facebook friends from Australia, Kyle, he sent me an Australia candy package months ago, like a year ago. And there was something in there, candy-wise, that was my favorite thing in the whole box. And I found a recipe for it. And Doug was like, I'll make it for you. And then he never made it. So we got the stuff, and he's going to make it for me. But my point being, he's on that kick. That's how he's tolerating this, which is good. Doug loves to be reclusive. He likes to be home. He's a homebody. This is what he does. Y'all hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying my little chit chat here. If you're not, hit the thumbs down and fuck you. But anyway, so I've been slacking because he's been messing up the dishes so fast. And for a while there, I was maintaining, because he'd cook a meal, then he'd go to candy. And as he did each thing, I would wash right behind him. If you're cooking, I'm cleaning. It's a team effort here. And we're both going through something right now, So let me put these away. What a mess I've got here, you guys. Ugh. Alright, so, I slacked up yesterday and I didn't do shit. It was Doug's first day back to work and I let it go. Sunday day I did fine. Sunday night, I just said, fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow morning. And then I didn't do it. So I'm doing it now. It doesn't really get dirtied up that fast because it's just he and I here, but it builds up. And because I don't have anyone here to motivate me or hold me accountable or to just do this, you know, just to talk to somebody, I'm going to do this every day. Even if I'm just talking to you guys while I'm drinking my coffee and sitting on the front porch. And which is something else I've let go. The porch. It's accumulated quite a bit of crap. Just stuff that we've been meaning to get to and we haven't. But this water's hot. So I had a false start on my, no, I don't want to say diet, on my taking better care of myself. I was doing great. And for over a week, I was there. I was on it. Man, I'm talking salads and enjoying them. I didn't feel like I was punishing myself. I was enjoying them. And I was feeling good. I was feeling energetic again, you know. And Doug started making freaking candy and pudding. And I was like, this stuff tastes so good. All I can say is I'm never going to lose weight. And he thought that was the funniest thing. And I was like, yeah, it's not funny. You're not the one that's maxing out your yoga pants, you know, you're asshole. So he was like, you're fine, you're fine. No, I'm not fine. Hold it. This isn't even about the way I look. This is about being healthy. And I'm 50. I'm going to come to that age where the women in my family have all come, which is, you know, joint pain and major issues. So I want to be prepared for that. I don't want to have to correct the issue once it's happened. I want to be proactive. I want to be vigilant and prepare. So we've got our eyes set on a business venture this year, hopefully. We're not going to jump into it unless we know we can. It's going to be something that I'm basically going to be exclusively responsible for because Doug works and he's not just going to quit his job. But I told him this is going to be our year. If we don't do something, we're never going to do it. We've got to stop procrastinating. This is our year. This 2020 has been so shitty that we have to own 2021. We have to make it ours. And he said, that's fine. I was like, no, there's no that's fine. I want to see you hyped. I want to see you, like, ready to do this. He was like, I just said it's fine. Well, no, it's fine is not it, dude. That's not how it's going to work. It's going to work if you actually are in on it. So he says he is, but that's Doug. He doesn't get really hyped about anything. But he says he's in on it. He's ready to do something. I'm not going to tell anybody what it is because we have probably 3 things on the table to think of. And I told him the most important thing is that we always stick to the rule that if we're doing something we love and it's not because of the money, but because we love to do it, then the money will flow because we love what we do. And that's something he and I have always agreed on. But with the boys not being here and no way to fill my time, I'm going to have to get creative. And I definitely don't want to work for anybody, and I'm not gonna unless I have to. So we're going to do our thing. We're looking at some properties, just looking, because I'm going to tell you right now, in Jacksonville, if it's a business, if it's a retail spot, you're looking at some money. So we're looking at if we can't get a building that we're looking for, then possibly just buying the land and eventually getting the building on it. It's cheaper just to get the land. I'm seeing that too. So long as it's not been zoned and eyeballed for big development. Because once that happens, forget it. You're not coming near that shit. Hi, Bean. I was just talking to Bean. Yeah, Bean, after we were talking, I decided I needed to venture out and do some chatting here. Just sitting around like this, and that wash, rinse, repeat day. Go to bed, wake up, do it again. Go to bed, wake up, do it again. I can't. I don't understand housewives. I mean, everyone has something that they enjoy, you know. And there's a lot out there that would say, I love being a housewife, you know. It's not that I don't love my family. It's just that I can love my family and still do other things. When the boys were here, it was easier. I had something to do. They kept me busy. They kept me going. They were the reason I got out of bed every day. I don't have anybody here now. Doug's gone when I wake up. I get out of bed about an hour and a half after him most of the time when I go to bed at a good hour. Sometimes I'm awake when he leaves for work. And he's like, you found something else to do tonight, did you? And I said, yeah. I'd say, found something to watch online, so I watched it. But, he'd say, well, I'll see you when I get home, I'll wake you up. And I would say, well, hopefully I'll be up before you get home. So that's the way it's been. And not that it hurts me or hurts him or hurts anyone, but it's not really... It's not doing anything. There's no progress there. I'm an empty nester. Yes, and it's hard. I wasn't born to be one. I was never born to be one. I didn't realize that until I was one back in the beginning when all my kids moved out within like 30 days of each other years ago. But I'm back to the whole diet thing. I'm not going to false start anymore. I'm just going to ease up on the things that I'm eating. I'm going to go back to the eat this, not that kind of idea. Like if I want a sweet treat, I'm not going to go, no, I can't have that. I'm going to start off with the eat this and not that. Like I've been doing. This is what I've always done and it works. And then by next year, after the first of the year, that'll be my resolution, is to truly kick it into high gear. Start going on my walks every single day. I haven't been going on them for absolutely no reason. There's no excuse. There is not one excuse. I'm going to hold myself truly accountable. I have no freaking reason why I have not gone on my walks. There's nobody here for me to worry about. I could just open that door, walk off that porch, and head down that road. And I don't. I don't know why. But you guys are going to hold me accountable. Because I live with a man who just wants me happy. And I'm like, no, you need to tell me what I need to hear. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Because honestly, what I want to hear is for you to tell me what I need to hear. I don't want you to coddle me, dude. Don't coddle me. Tell me what I need to hear. Don't tell me I look good in those jeans that I haven't put on in 2 months, and it's like shoving 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound sack at this point, because it's been such a crappy... That plane's awful loud. It's been such a crappy year of, you know, Bean, you better thumb me up. It's been such a crappy year of just being in. And like me and Doug were talking, and I said first, you know, I think I've handled this seclusion and this year of just being stuck pretty well. He went, actually, you have. You're still sane. You haven't had any major meltdowns at all. I haven't even had but a handful of minor ones, but they weren't like me going on a rage. It was just me melting down and saying like, oh, I miss the boys, or, you know, mainly miss the boys. prior to that, I didn't have any meltdowns at all. I just was like, I'd get frustrated some days just being inside. So I would sit on my front porch. But yeah, I'm managing. I'm hoping everybody is. I just found out today that my zip code has the second highest, has had the second highest rate of COVID cases in Duval. And I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. The one that had the highest is one district over from us. These people around here are freaking ridiculous, man. I mean, hardly anybody wearing a mask. Me and Doug don't even get out of the car without one on. If we're in the fucking parking lot, we have a mask on. It's not political for us. It's a matter of science. You know, people aren't dying in car accidents. They're dying in the hospital on ventilators. So yeah, I'm not surprised that the numbers are so high because everything is political around here for these people. I don't know where you get politics out of science except for politicians making it about politics, which is weird. It's like they looked at the demographics and went, okay, there's a demographic that does not care about this and doesn't believe in science anyway. So they focus on them. It's for votes. I was like, these people are going to die because of your misinformation, you asshole. How do you not care? And these people still vote them into office. They're like, they want the best for us. Really? Really? That one chick came out, she works in the hospitals, and she said it was heartbreaking. They did an interview with her on, I don't remember where, but anyway, she said it was heartbreaking to see, oh, that's the other thing, depending on where you hear the interview, because if it's an interview that was done on a news channel that you think is evil and fake, instantly the message is a lie. You know, it's like, really? Because, I mean, because it came through a network that you don't like? That seems really smart. So she says it's heartbreaking, the people that she was treating every day. And the ones that die, who, not all of them, she said, but the ones who die, to their last ability to speak, it's got to be something else because it's not that, because COVID's fake. And they would say, do you want us to contact your daughter or your son or whatever? And they would say, no, because I'm fine. And they would die alone because they absolutely refused to accept that they were sick to the point of about to not be able to speak and then die. Hey, Debbie Lynn! There's Doug again. I just told him I'm live and he's still messaging me. Give me 1 second. I'm live. Be back. No. Okay, that was my message. Why is it going off? That's weird. Okay, so that news thing really was sad to me. It's really sad that they've been, by these politicians who care about them and want the best for them, they've been told so bad at the beginning that COVID was fake. From the very beginning, they told them that until people started to drop like flies, and then all of a sudden, oh, we've never downplayed it. You've always downplayed it. And these people are so convinced now, some of them, that COVID is fake, that they won't wear the mask, they get sick, and then they die alone. Because it was made a political thing, which is crazy to me. It's not political. It's not. Like my friend that just died a couple days ago of it. He was vigilant. He wore a mask everywhere. He was a very active person for the belief that COVID was real. And, you know, he caught it anyway. He caught it anyway. Rosie's father. Oh, hey, Doug. What happened to Rosie's father? No. Did he get COVID? Oh, man. I really... Do y'all see this fucking cat? Look at this cat. What are you doing, Illy? She's climbing literally the wall. She was climbing the wall over there. I don't... I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've told y'all before, I don't interact on here with the community anymore. Not that I hate the people that I've made friends with in the community. It's just, there's enough going on this year. I've backed away. I've been watching DIY videos, cooking videos, life vlogs of people that I enjoy, not that I don't enjoy them, but I'm saying that are talking about things I'm focused on. Like the kind of business I want to start, that kind of thing, which I'm not going to talk about right now, but I'm watching, feel-good stuff. For the most part, because who doesn't need that right now? You know, misery loves company, but misery here is 2020, and I don't want any more company. We're good. And there's drama every fucking where, everywhere. I just can't do it. I don't know how people do it. I can't do it. We all participate in a little drama here and there, but I can't. I just can't 24/7 it. It's just too much. I'm gonna put these bowls away. Alright, y'all stay right there for a sec. Damn it. Alright, sorry. I had to put my bowls away. So, let's see. Yeah, Bean's auntie passed. Well, that's sad. But you know, I do believe that, I think it was a car, like auto accidents are down. Auto accident deaths were down. I don't know that they still are, but they were for the majority of the year. Flu numbers, I believe, were also down because of the mask. People are not interacting as often, and when they do, they're wearing a mask. So, before COVID, I remember over the years I would see an elderly person in a store with a mask on. Very rarely, but it happened. And I knew that more than likely they were having some kind of a medical issue where they were susceptible to being sick easily, so they had to wear it. And then once in a great while, I would see someone younger wearing one, and I would know they were probably having some kind of a treatment done that would make them more susceptible to everything. So it's not like we never saw people wearing the mask, because the masks were effective for them then, for those people. But now all of a sudden the mask isn't effective at all. Please. That makes no sense. If you spit at me and I don't cover my face, guess what happens? It's going to hit my face. If you spit at me and I'm doing this, it's going to hit my hand. I mean, it's common sense. This is literally common sense. So, and for people to say, well, the other excuse for not wearing one is there's a 99% recovery rate. Yeah, but for that 1%, do you want to be that 1%? Do you want to be the reason for that 1%? I mean, it's like, you can devote so much energy to finding a reason to not wear a mask, or you can just wear a mask, which takes way less energy, and you don't have to go around citing constitutional rights and shit. Based on this, I am now a constitutional scholar and I know my rights. Clearly, you don't. You know, and anyway, this year's been pretty frustrating for me. Yeah, might as well not wear one during open heart surgery, too. Exactly. Alcohol. Oh, shit. Exactly. There you go. I mean, we know that masks work. For people to go, well, the air is still getting in. It's not in the air. It's in the droplets in the air. Like when we cough, sneeze, or talk loud, or sing, or yell. Sometimes just if we just talk and you're close, if you're close, that's why they say stay 6 feet apart. It's in the droplets, the mucus, the molecules of spit, the spittle. It's not air, it's the spit. And if you think you're not spraying a little bit of it when you're speaking, go look at some of those tests that they do online. They show you with the coloration how much gets sprayed out of your mouth just when you're chatting. How many times have we been talking to somebody and all of a sudden they accidentally spit out when they're speaking? That's not the only time it happens. That's just a big one. There's a lot of small ones that happen too. It's not, I mean, it is airborne, but it's through the spit that you're going to get it. I'll take a mask on my face and not suddenly have a breathing problem. I've got a friend who's a nurse, and she has extreme asthma, like really bad asthma. So it frustrates her to no end that people say, oh, I've got asthma, I can't wear a mask. And she's like, bitch, I've got severe asthma. I wear a mask every day for my job, you know? So it's just frustrating. Oh. Hey, fat cat. Hey, baby. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. She's like, shut up, weirdo. Yeah, I know, kitty. I'm a weirdo. I talk to my animals like all the. Oh, Ileana comes in. She's like, did you call me, Mama? Come here, Illy. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, Illy. Come here, Mama, sweet girl. Look. Here, Mama, Illy. All right. Let me see. Let me get this in here. Debbie Lynn, now that I don't have any kids, me and Doug might have to come see you pretty soon. As soon as this vaccine comes out and we can get it. Next year, when the weather breaks and everything, we gotta come visit. Wipe down my counters. Yeah, we're gonna come on. We're gonna come on. We ain't got no kids, just me and Doug. You know, this new job, from the moment he started there, he found out the moment he started there, he started to accrue vacation time really quickly. And he was like, you're kidding, right? So for the Christmas holiday, we needed the money, so he just cashed in on a couple of days then. So this job is great. This job is fantastic. I can say this job is a game changer for, no, I don't mean financially, really. I mean, it pays more. I mean for just Doug, because it's such a good job, and he loves his job. He loves his job, and I'm so glad he does. Wipe down the... Hey! Hey! Well, depending on depending on where our business venture takes us, this is a big depend. This is a big depend. It's like, you know those YouTubers that have a skill and they can do work? Those RV people? And they go from place to place where the work is. We may have, I'm really hoping this coming year, hopefully this coming year, we'll have work to exchange for a place to stay in their RV for free and a little cash as well. So, I hope so. I'm really crossing my fingers on this one, you know. So that's something me and Doug have, because we're going to have to cut a lot of corners to make this happen. We're gonna have to cut a lot. I mean, we got to get like permits or something you can't cut corners on. You have to have those when you build or expand or change or alter. But some things can be done by someone that's not certified. And if that's the case, then we can just hire out for it if we don't know how to do it ourselves, or if we need help to get it done faster. Man, I hope this works. But anyway, if it doesn't, like I say, there's a couple of things we have on the table for us to consider. We just know that one of them is happening this year. One of them is happening this year. I don't know which one. We just know that we have options. We've never been the people to set things in stone because there are always options. But she can see you anytime she comes here first. Oh, you're talking to Bean? Bean came here. Oh, Bean, the spare room is coming along. It's coming along. Let me show you. I'm going to just show you. It's still a storage room, but Doug got the bed together. I just have to wipe the bed down. It's been stored up in there for a while. And the room, like I say, is still a storage room. We don't have any curtains up, but the room is still painted. And we've got the bed in. The bed is in. We're going to pull it back up and put flooring in, but we had to do something to figure out where things were going to be set and placed. But the painting and the walls are done. But we got to get everything else done. See? Still storing shit in here. So, I'm excited. It's moving along, finally. And as soon as it's done, when people come visit, they have a room and a bathroom and an entire end of the hall that'll be strictly theirs while they're here. So it's getting there. It's going to look even better. Doug put the bed to the wall, and I was like, dude, it can't. You got to pull it away and put little end tables on either side. But my son and 2 aunts had COVID, but thankfully that's good. They recovered. You need a bigger bed? Well, you got to stay home then, because that's all we can afford right now. Where are the cute kids? They've moved back with their mom. They went for a little test run and it worked out. So they've moved back in with their mom for now, and they're happy. But we'll get them in the summertime because we plan on taking them for vacay. And I'm wondering why you're over here talking to me when you've gave me some pretty shitty comments in the past there, Audrey Hepburn. Nosy much? The cute kids. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's at work. He gets off at anywhere from 3:30 to 4:30, something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's the best bed we got right now. That room isn't very big. Will had a king-size bed in there, and it ate the whole room up. But when he moved out, we took the closet out and put it on the side wall rather than, it was like over here, and we moved it to over here. Built the whole new one. Exactly, you don't want to be the 1%. Corgi Mom, I think you're a little bit delayed. You might want to hit the laugh thing on there so that you're caught back up. So you're delayed by like maybe 10 minutes, I think. Something like that. But, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. But anyway, the boys aren't homeschooling right now. She tried the homeschooling, and it's just really frustrating. It really is. So she got them enrolled. She unenrolled them from here, and then she got them enrolled in the school system there. And now they're doing the remote schooling. And they're doing really good. They said that, Aaron's doing okay, they said. Which, it's not a surprise. Oh, okay. Well, I may be wrong about the name then, I don't know. Uh, it's too quiet, Debbie Lynn. Way too quiet. I don't do quiet well. I don't like the quiet. I like the, hey Neener, hey Neener, hey Neener. I like that. That's what I like. But, what was I saying? The hell was I talking about? Oh, Aaron's doing okay. He's picking up on, he's the science kid and the history kid. That's Aaron. History and science. That's his gig. For Christmas, he got some chemistry sets to do all kinds of potions and crazy shit. Jag is doing extremely well, and they're depending on how he tests out at the end of the year, they're going to put him up a grade because he's a grade behind. Remember, he started at I was told that kindergarten was not a requirement. So I didn't make him go. I didn't want him to go. And he was learning at home, so I saw no point. He was picking up on things fine. And I put him right in, and they were like, okay, kindergarten, he's never been. And I was like, no. He's first grade age. They said, yeah, but kindergarten, he has to go. I was so mad. So they're going to put him up on the grade he belongs in, which they should have all along. Maybe I need to come down there with a couple bottles of wine and get loud. I live in a mobile home community, okay? We can't get too loud. But, yeah, but yeah, absolutely. You can come here and have wine. We'll sit on the front porch and I'll watch you drink. I don't even really drink anymore, so I might have one or two drinks, but I really don't even drink anymore. Which is also a shocker. I thought for sure I'd be drinking all the time with the kids gone, but I still really don't even have a taste for it. I don't know. I don't like the way it makes me feel. But I guess I metabolize it differently with age, I guess. So Jack will be hopefully up where he's supposed to be, which he should be because he's doing a lot of the work Aaron can do. And Aaron's fourth grade. So, you know, Jack he should actually be in third grade. Jack should be third grade, but if we can get him up to the second grade where he belongs, that'll be great. So, anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with the boys right now. They need to be with their mom, you know. She's good to them. She loves them. They love her. I wouldn't have it any other way. That's their mom. The things that were going on with her had nothing to do with the boys or her, ability to love and care for them. She had a lot of medical things going on. So she needed us and we were there for her. And that's what families do. And now she's where she feels she needs to be, and she's got them back. And if ever she needs us to have them again, obviously that's gonna happen. That's what families do. So I would do it for Shane in a heartbeat for her kids, because that new baby's coming. Another little girl, so I'm excited about that. It's kind of exciting. I need to get my coffee cup, so let's go get my coffee cup. And I'm going to do this every day. Some days it might be 9 in the morning. Some days, if I get a good night's sleep, I might start it at 8. Some days I might start it at noon. But I need this interaction. This time away from YouTube interactions, other than my little scratch time, has been good for me. It has. It's allowed me to observe from the sidelines and shake my head and go, hell no. Nah, I just can't. I just can't. Maybe I need to, already read that one. I get my coffee creamer. One sec. Coffee creamer. I gotta clean out my fridge again. This is why is there a half a banana in my fridge? I must have done that. That ain't something Doug would do. Look at my poor fridge. Doug's mandarin oranges that there's my pineapple. Our minced garlic, which we use a mountain of. That's got to go. That was supposed to go today on trash day, so that'll go Thursday on trash day. All of our little cups of sauces, and I save all that. All my juices. Got my green tea, got my cranberry juice, got my orange juice, my skim milk, Doug's whole milk. Yeah, I gotta clean that shit out again. Too many condiments. My freezer is my nightmare. Nothing's organized in here. Like, nothing. But we got plenty of ice. Oh, let me turn that off. So yeah, I'm just going to share my life with y'all. I'm just going to share, you know. It keeps me accountable, and I need to be accountable. Because Doug's no help at frickin' all. He's no help. I had to get back to YouTube myself. Bit and lost a lot of subs. Really? Yeah, that's me. That's me. I lost a lot of subs when I did my video, my political one. I lost like 20 subs. Me and Doug haven't laughed that hard probably in months. I said I lost about 20 subs. There's Doug. AC Man just showed up. He's running the duct work. Oh, I know you're happy. Yeah, Doug's new job, they put in, how many of them did they put in, Doug, on the top? Was it 3 of them? For the warehouse, for the shop? They put in these giant new ACs, and they're putting the ducts. The ducts are running to each guy's work spot. Their little stations with their tables and their machinery. Each guy has their own. And Doug's got his own AC duct that'll be right over his head all summer. So no more working in the staggering heat inside of a shop with a giant industrial fan blowing hot air on you. So yeah, Doug loves his job, because in the Florida heat, that can be hell. Right there, that can be hell. Makes all the difference in the world, especially when you start getting older, you know. Two, not up top. Oh, I thought they were going to put them on the roof. Debbie Lynn said, hey, Doug, in case you didn't see it. He's as blind as I am. I got to get this house together, yo. My plants, I'm doing everything. Do you see the brown area? I'm doing everything I can to keep these babies alive inside. But when it gets warmer during the daytime, I take them out. I put them in the driveway just so they'll get the maximum sunshine. And I water them, and we talk. They don't answer. Okay, I talk. Okay, let's just be honest. I talk. They don't answer, thankfully. And the one in here, I've got in here, is doing fine. It's the same type. Yeah, you're working. You need to go back to work, make that money, Mofo. So, this one here, see that dead area? Okay. Ileana jumps up on that table with my succulents. I got succulents all along that shelf that I made. So, Ileana jumps up there and she chews on those leaves. And I have to swat her because some of these plants can be harmful to a cat or a dog. It hasn't affected her, thank goodness. I think they're safer than the ones that I try to avoid. I try not to even own a plant that could harm them, because we got strays out here too. So even if the plants are outside on my porch, a stray cat could chew on them and make them sick or even die. I've got another one here that's the same as that one that looks fantastic because she can't reach it to chew on it. Ferns are messy, but they're so awesome. And this one, all right, hold on. That one, even though it's dead, imagine it fully green, hanging below the level of this thing to where you can't even see this pot. That's the way it was, okay? I can see you. Can you hear me? Corgi Mom? So that was that full, and when we got it, we paid $1.98 or $1.95. Walmart's garden area we never had gone to. Okay, you're caught up. Walmart's garden area we had never really gone to look at their plants. We kind of forgot about them. We went to Lowe's and Home Depot and shit. So we had gone out there and we found plants out there marked down. And I was like, I had these two giant plants and I put them in the cart and then hung one on the cart. Doug's eyes just got really big because we were kind of tight that week. We had like only so much we could spend on extra bullshit. And I was like, not even $2. He went, you're joking. I said, no, I am not. And these things are huge. So, they come back. Ferns come back really well. My baby, well, this is Doug's baby. I'm not going to lie. It's, somebody down the road here in the park threw out a red bucket with a naked, pitiful palm. Had one leaf. One leaf. And it was awful. And it was tall. This really tall palm, one leaf. You could tell it was dying. The bark was coming off and everything. So we got it. We brought it home. I brought it home. I went down there and carried a fucker home, right? I put it on, I think I put it on a skateboard or something. And I brought it home. And it sat out here. And it got knocked over by a stray cat. It ended up getting knocked over like 3 times until it broke in half. Well, Doug took the half and broke it all apart, pulled the bark off the edges, and pulled those roots out of it. The top part where the leaf was at. And he replanted it. Holy crap. Look at this. That had one leaf. Look at it now. Doug, isn't that your baby? Isn't that your baby? But it's getting yucky. See the leaf? I think it's because of the weather. You know, the cold. This is the one that I bought. And it has just gone insane. We've had to repot it. It has gone crazy. But, and of course this one, I gotta clean off my desk. Y'all will be there for that too, I'm sure. Look at this thing. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. I love that thing. I paid $2, I think, for this one. It was almost dead. Of course, Mommy brought it back to life. Look at this. Illy! Meow! Meow, meow, meow. Hey, little mama. Mama love you. I love you, Ileana. You're such a goddess. You good girl. She's a good girl until she's a bad girl, and then I want to punch her in the face. But I don't, because I love her. You should go get you a palm if you keep them inside and then like put them out just during the day when the sun is awesome and it's not too much chill in the air. And I use that time also to water them, because I just like saturate them as soon as I put them out with water from the tap that's not ice cold, because I don't want to throw them into shock. I don't know if that matters, but I'm not going to take the chance. And then of course during the summer and the spring and the fall, I just leave them outside. I don't bring them in. But it's been cold and I don't want my babies to die. I love my plants. It's stupid, but they're my babies now. Them and the cats and the dogs. They're my kids now. So oh, that hazelnut coffee. Kiss my ass. Oh my God. It's so good. I gotta wipe shit down. I gotta do stuff and things. I gotta clean my bathroom. I can't take y'all back there for that because I lose my signal. And I have no reception here. Like, I can like cut Wi-Fi off and just use the data on my phone. No reception. So, we have different kind of palm trees in South Carolina. Oh, really? Really? I know we've got a sago palm, or sago palm, whatever they call them, right out here. That was here when we moved. It had been here for a long time. What a nightmare. I never want to see another one of them as long as I live with a yard this small. Oh. And I saw the chick across the street plant. She had someone plant one for her. She's older. And they planted a little baby sago palm right next to her house. And I thought to myself, she's going to totally regret that. That thing's going to get huge. And it's going to smash into her house. Oh, really? They won't live there? These coffees also help my head. If I don't drink coffee in the mornings, by noon, I have a headache. So I know it's the caffeine. Just like you're not supposed to take Excedrin for headaches because it's a base of caffeine. And a caffeine cure for a headache means that the headache will come back twice as hard. And over time, your body builds up a tolerance for that caffeine fix, and you end up taking 3 and 4 at a time, and you're just causing yourself to be dependent on them. And I found that out when Wayne was 12, and his migraines got so bad I was having to come get him from school. And I took him in to be seen, and the doctor said, "What are you giving him for headaches?" And I told him Excedrin. And he said, and then I said, "And if it's real severe, Excedrin migraine." He said, "Okay, first and foremost, never again. Go home, find all your Excedrin, throw them in the trash." And I went, "Why?" And he said, "It's caffeine based." And that's where I found out. He said, "I will never recommend anyone that comes to me to ever take that. Excedrin is a nightmare." He said, "It does fix it. It fixes the headache. But if you're willing to take the time and wean your body off of that and use something else, it will work." But some people just can't because the pain is so bad. So he put Wayne on a blood pressure med, which I'm not surprised. Doug's blood pressure's been high since he was a little boy. And Wayne got it too. Shane as well. Madison has, lucky, she got mine. My BP's always fine. But put him on a blood pressure med for a couple weeks, and his headache's almost completely gone. Now he gets them from time to time on average, like anyone else would. But, yeah, the Excedrin, no go. And I never knew. So I thought about all the times I saw commercials where they say, "Doctors recommend Excedrin." And I'm like, well, I guess you'll find some that do. Obviously, if you look hard, you'll find some. But it's not a fix. That's for damn sure. I'm thinking of an apple. Maybe. Doug, are you still there? Look. Okay, that nanner needs to have something happen with it today. I need to put that up here. And I need to finish up these apples before they go bad. Let me rotate them. I don't want any of them to bruise and go bad and the others do fine. Okay, so I need to make an apple crisp tonight, and I got what I need. That's an easy one. Butter, oatmeal, cinnamon, sugar, apples, water. Done. I made banana nut bread one time. Doug, are you there? Do you remember that? Doug said, "I remember when you made that banana nut bread once and never made it again." That's when Mag was a year old. She was our only kid. I was 21, something like that. Yeah, I really need a banana milkshake. My ass is at like maximum PSI. So, maybe a banana smoothie. But I am going to have to do banana bread. Doug wants to start doing videos on his own channel of the candy that he makes. He made that toffee. It was better than any Heath bar I've ever had in my life. It was amazing. He's got the stuff. He's going to make me that honeycomb. Some people call it hokey pokey. Doug just messaged me again. Oh, he sent me a picture. Doug, now you know it ain't going to load that good because I'm streaming right now. He's probably on his break right now. Have to wait, check it again. So he's making me the honeycomb candy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All the duct work, everything right there by his spot. Good deal. And surprisingly, he even got a bit of a Christmas bonus this year, which he totally wasn't expecting because he hasn't been there that long. But yeah, they're all awesome there. They're great people there. They're really good to him. Just like the other job, they were really good to him. It's just he wasn't getting anywhere. They kept teasing an advance, teasing the foreman job, the supervisor job, and then not doing it. You know, I was like, you know what, you got to do something else. This isn't working. This is not working. Nuh-uh, you're 51. This is not going to cut it. But, or 50 at the time. He hadn't turned 51 yet. But, this year's our year, you guys. I'm not saying that we're going to succeed at what we're going to do, but this is our year. We're going to try something. We're going to try. I mean, you can't fail if you don't try. And if you think failure is a reason to not try, then maybe you just shouldn't try. I don't know how to put it. I mean, I'm not scared of failure. I don't care. I'm always the one to try stuff. If I fail, I fail. I've learned something from it. You know, I've gained some talent or know-how based on what I did. Even though I failed at it, I gained something from it. I've learned. And I'll take it with me, not to the next thing I try. I'll take it with me for the rest of my life. So, everything to me is a chance to learn. It's an educational issue. It's about learning. Always was, always has been, always will be. You can't force a person to learn. They just have to want to learn. And I love just watching people do stuff and learning from it. I love it. Get my baby. She just got done eating. Late last night, not just now, but anyway, for her this time of year, that's just getting done. Because she doesn't eat every day now. She only wants it every other day. Look at her, she's sleeping. I figured you were going to eat. Hey, baby. She's pilling. Her shell is... Get up off the... Come on, fatty. My baby girl. You're the prettiest little turtle ever. Biggie. Biggie fat girl. She's getting so big. That's a 55-gallon tank. We're going to have to get a bigger tank. Or if we ever get the hell out of here, we're going to have to put in a pond. A little pond with the dome over it so no animals can get her. But, she's my baby. I'm going to get a leash for her and take her for walks. I love her so much. She's my baby! I told Doug 2 nights ago, I said I never thought I'd love a turtle. I absolutely adore this thing. I swear, I just love her so much. The thought of letting her go and be free makes me sad because I would wonder, did she get in the road? Did she, you know, I mean, I'd worry about her. She's my baby. A pond would be great. Can't have one here. Speaking of not being able to have one here, 2 days, Doug, was it 2 days ago that I saw the guy drive by with that thing on the roof of his minivan? Anyway, I think it was like 2 days ago. It was Sunday. Yeah. I'm out there sweeping the porch, right? I'm like sweeping up the leaves and getting them up because sometimes the wind will blow the leaves on the porch even though there's a roof over it, you know. So I'm sweeping them off and cleaning that rug out there. And I look up and there's a minivan riding by with a 14-foot trampoline on it. And I said, oh, wow, that's a regretful move. He probably should wait. And I told Doug, I said, somebody just rode by with a 14-foot trampoline packed on the roof of their ride. He said, oh, they're going to regret that one. I said, I know. I thought about going down to where they live at and saying, just want to let you know, look at your lease. My lease says no pools, no fire pits, no trampolines, no swing sets. All 4 of those, you can't have them. And I said, nope, because the next thing you know, the office will be saying something about it, and they'll claim I told on them. So I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it, but I wish them luck. But I'm telling you right now, if they get that whole thing put together, see, I was looking at it from a resident's point of view. If they get that whole thing put together and She finds out and she says you can't have it. They got to take it all apart and take it back. And by that time, they probably don't have the box anymore. Because, you know, when you get shit like that, you just freaking tear that box right open. So I kept to myself. I was like, that's their problem. I'm not going to get involved. I want to be helpful, but at the same time, people are funny about that shit. They just think, you know, mind your business. And it's like, you know, personally, if it was me and I didn't know, and I got one, and someone came down and said, hey, look at your lease and make sure it's the same. But my lease says you can't have these 4 things. I would be thankful because I know what a bitch it's going to be to take that shit apart, put it back in the box that I probably have already thrown away, and take it back up there to return it, you know. But people aren't all the same. People are suspicious. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. My stomach is killing me. I should probably eat something. I might have an apple. Doug, do you want me to make apple crisp tonight? I'm going to do a video of that, you guys, so y'all can see how I make mine. My recipe is basic. A couple years back, I wanted some, and this has been... We lived here. I believe we lived... Yes, we did. We lived not here in this place, but here in the state. And I wanted some, and we had like not been to the store. We'd been going day by day to the store to get what we needed because we just didn't feel like going to the store for the week. And I had some apples. They were about to turn, and I was like, we gotta use these apples. They're not good to eat raw. You know what I'm saying? You had to do something with them. And I had made apple oatmeal with them for the boys and for me. So the next day, I was like, I don't want any oatmeal. We need to do something. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to make apple crisp. So I got the butter. I had cinnamon. Who doesn't have cinnamon? Cinnamon is one of those things that you buy it for a recipe and you end up never using it again. And it sits there, you know. But we use it often enough that we never have to throw it away. It's all, you know, we use it all. So I had the cinnamon, I had the apples, I had the sugar, the butter, the oatmeal, the water. And I made them, and then I found, and they were amazing. Baked apple crisp. It was so good. Then I found a better way to make them with no water. Everything else I kept the same. But you don't need to use water because the apples create a juice of their own. I thought, wow, that's so easy. This is so easy. Why do more people not make this, you know? Doug likes to make peach cobbler, but he uses peaches in the can, and I don't like that. Hopefully I can get you to finally make it with real shit, Doug. But I'll do a video on my apple crisp pretty soon. Maybe tonight even, when I make it, if I make it. And Doug's going to start doing videos of the candies and stuff that he makes. On the first take, he wants to make sure that, you know, he does it for the first time where y'all can see any mistakes that he made or whatever. I don't think you're going to be able to expect a lot of talking out of his videos because he's not big on chat. But he does make good candy, unfortunately, because he's married to a fat person. And I looked at him and I broke the piece of toffee off when he made it. It was chocolate on top of it. And I was like, oh my God, I hate that I love this. So I looked at him and I was biting that toffee and I looked at him and went, I'm a fatty. And he just started laughing. I was like, dude, I'm such a fatty. This is so good. It is so good. But yeah, and we're going to start making cordial cherries. We're going to make those too. And, well, he is. And with the real juice inside, not that creamy crap. And, yeah, you need to go run a rag through that ass, girl. Bye. There was a turtle walking on a busy highway. We stopped and Kathy went and picked it up to save him. Aw, and it peed on her. He was scared. Aw. Make sure you know the difference between a tortoise and a turtle, because if you drop a tortoise in the water to do your good deed, you just killed a tortoise, because tortoises can't do that. So make sure you know whether or not you've got a turtle or a tortoise, and the best thing I can say is put it near a water area on the ground and let it make the decision on its own. A lot of people don't realize that they've got a tortoise rather than a turtle, and they end up drowning and killing the tortoise. Don't be that person. So, there's that. I think I'm gonna go. I'm not really getting anything done by doing it this way because I'm chatting instead, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I'm doing it anyway. I needed it. I did. I'm going to clean my bathroom. And Doug, I'm not starting that load of clothes till you get home so I can wash those pants you're wearing. I was going to wash clothes before he got home. That washer we have gets really full, and I'm not going to have it. And it doesn't have an in-between. It's either this much water or the entire drum. It's so dumb. I don't like that machine. I mean, it works well. Trust me, my clothes are awesome. They smell great. Everything is so clean. When I bleach clothes, they're so white. But it's just such a waste of water, in my opinion. Such a waste. We picked a turtle up out of the street a couple of years ago and took him near the lake. That sucker ran so fast to get into the water. It was hilarious. Well, that's good. It made up its own mind. That's awesome. That's the way it should be. But, what was I saying? What was I just saying? I did it again. Oh, my washer. I got a good deal on it. It was like $600 at Lowe's. Yeah, Lowe's. On sale for like, it was like 6 something on sale for 5 something. And I believe, and at that very time. And we got it from the marketplace or Craigslist. I can't remember which one. We went and got it, and we gave her $200 for it. Did we give her $200 or did we talk her down? I can't remember, Doug. But anyway, I asked her why she was getting rid of it. I was like, why are you getting rid of it if it works so well and it's clean and you still have the book inside of it and everything? And she said that she has a washer and dryer room upstairs and downstairs. This is one of them big houses, them outrageously large homes. And I said, okay, say no more. I get it. She goes, ain't nobody trekking up and down those stairs every day when I have a set downstairs, and that's where my room is as well. So we got it simply because she was moving out and didn't need 2 sets and didn't use it anyway. She was moving out and like downsizing her life. She was doing that minimalist thing, so she didn't need 2 sets. But yeah, so we got a really good deal on it. And it was, like I say, damn near brand new because she'd only used it a handful of times, she said, because she thought she needed it and she didn't. But anyway, it just uses too much water. We tried the setting for like a smaller load. It doesn't give you enough. I tried even pouring extra water into it to just give it a little more, and it started to drain. I was like, no, because the sensor in there wouldn't let it go high because of the setting I had it on. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do life right quick today. I feel better talking to everybody. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Unless you're a hater, then hit the thumbs down and fuck you. But and I'll be back tomorrow and every other day. Even if it's just for a few minutes, just say, hey, I'm still holding on to my end. I'm here. And maybe I'll start trying different coffees or coffee creamers and say, you know, hey, you guys, for y'all that like coffee, this is what I'm drinking today, or, you know, whatever. Let y'all see what I make for my meals, you know. This is my lunch, this is my breakfast, whatever I'm having at the time. And show y'all my progress, like with my refrigerator. It's like, watch my house evolve into a home slightly. It's never going to be a home again with the boys gone. It's just a house. It's too big. It's too much. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, too much. I don't need all this. You know, I don't need it all. It's too much. But, anyway, Do something with my head. I got the heater on. Look here. I got my little... It's the one that's in the RV. But we needed it here. We didn't need it in the RV because we're not in the RV. So we brought it out and brought it here. And it works really well. It keeps it so comfortable in here. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Bean, Debbie Lynn, Doug, April, Troy, you're still there. Whoever else was in here. For coming in and talking to me. I think y'all were the only ones. Oh, Martha. I didn't even see Martha. Hey, Martha. Say hi to Diesel for me. Damn it, I missed that completely. I must have been looking down at the sink or up in the sky thinking of my next thought, or... I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Martha. You know I love you. But, yeah. Okay. Much love to everybody. Take care. Take care of each other. Be considerate. Try to turn the other cheek to dumbasses. You're not the asshole whisperer, so don't try to tame them all. And do life for you, based on you, your happiness, and what you want, not how they're going to judge you. Who gives a shit? They're going to judge you anyway. So, you guys be awesome. Bye.